The Imperium Vandal or the Elderflame Vandal? Which is the better weapon skin in Valorant? They're both dragon themed and I thought that'd be fun to put up against each other, so let's take a look at all the different characteristics of these two skins and compare them. Between these two Vandals, I think that the Elderflame pretty convincingly has the better sound, especially on the shooting where you can hear the dragon and the fire. The same goes for the equip animation and the audio for that as well. I think the only time that the Imperium Vandal has better sound design is when you inspect both weapons. Other than that, Elderflame just sounds better. Next, when it comes to the overall design or just the model of the skin, once again I have to say that Elderflame is superior. Even though it's an older skin, there's something so cool to me about literally just being able to use a dragon as your gun. There's nothing wrong with the design of Imperium, it's great and all, I just prefer Elderflame in this case. Now these two skins have the default equip and inspect animations, however the reload animation is where things get interesting, because while the Imperium once again has the default one, the Elderflame Vandal has, in my opinion, one of the best reload animations in the game. It really makes the gun feel alive and the dragon seems so aggressive, and yeah, that's just another thing that the Elderflame has over the Imperium as far as I'm concerned, but when it comes to pretty much everything else, it starts to sound the other way. For example, let's talk about the variants next, and when I go to use the Elderflame Vandal, pretty much 9 times out of 10 I'll end up using the black and blue variant, maybe sometimes I'll go for the pink and blue one if I want to change things up a bit, but I hardly touch the other two. However, when we look at the variants for Imperium, they're all amazing and I can already tell that I'll be swapping through them a lot. Like the default already looks fine and I'd say that's the worst out of all 4. Then I'd say the black variant is probably my favorite, but the red and white ones are incredible as well. So as far as the variants go, I'd say that Imperium is better. Then we come to the finisher, and I don't think I need to do too much talking or explaining here. The Elderflame finisher was great when it came out and it still looks cool, but it simply pales in comparison to the giant dragon of the Imperium finisher. Last but certainly not least, we come to the price, and the Imperium Vandal is actually cheaper at 2,175 Valorant points, while the Elderflame Vandal will set you back 2,475 Valorant points. So for 300 more points, you'll get a worse finisher and worse variants, but better sound design and a cooler gun model. Personally, I think that for the most part, Elderflame is the better skin, because as cool as the finisher for Imperium is, you're only going to be seeing it so often, whereas the Elderflame Vandal is just going to be having that sick animation and everything all the time. Having said that, I do still think that I'll buy the Imperium Vandal because again, all 4 of those variants are really good, but let me know which of these two skins you guys prefer and whether or not you're planning on buying the new one.